Hi, this is Jude from nursingworldnigeria.com, and in this video, I'm going to show you how you can request for your credentials to be evaluated for your NCLEX application. So if you haven't created an account yet on CGFNS.com, you can click on this pop-up and it will guide you on how you can create an account. So we are logged into our account, then we're going to go to the left bar, and we're going to click Place New Order. And we're going to allow that to load, and then it's going to ask you certain questions, or it's going to give us some information on what we're going to need to use for this application. We're going to click Begin Selection Process. And the next thing you will need to do on the next page is going to ask you, are you a nurse? Okay, if you've used the CGFNS application before, you can put in your CGFNS ID number, your professional license number, or your previous CGFNS order number. If not, you can click I'm a new user and I've never used CGFNS or its affiliates. That's going to load the page automatically. So are you a nurse? Yes. Which country are you? Is your nursing education? So we're going to select Nigeria. Have you ever held a license from the country where your entry level was completed? Yes. And then you're going to click Credentials, Education Services, CES, and then we can click Next. Okay. So which kind of credential evaluation service do you want? We want a professional report on our credentials. That's what you need, a professional report, not the academic report. Okay, so we still need to complete this. What type of license are you applying for? It's a registered nurse license. Have you ever passed the NCLEX before? No. Which state board of nursing? Remember, I'm doing this video for those who want to use the Texas board to apply. So you pick Texas Board of Nurse Examiners. Okay. And then you click Submit. You can add more recipients if you want your report sent to more than one board of nursing. Okay, and you can see the fee is $365. Okay, so we click Next. You're going to allow the page to load, patiently wait. And then you can see we have 9 pages to fill up. There's personal, there's contact, there's professional, there's license, there's select report, credentials, education, CS report, order, and 9. So we're going to fill out our personal information. Remember, we want to fill out all those that has an asterisk. Okay, so now we're done with putting our names, gender, country of birth, citizenship, intended US state to practice Texas. You can leave the social security number blank. You don't have one. Are you affiliated to a recruiter? No. You've worked in the country, Nigeria, for 8 years. How did you hear about CGFNS? From nursingworldnigeria.com. So we are basically done with step 1, and then we'll click Save. So that's going to take us to the second page. Okay, so we are on second contact information. We already filled this when we did the first video. I don't know if you remember. So this is all good to go. Your contact details, you can leave your alternate physical address blank, but this is where I want all my documentation sent if I have any correspondence with CGFNS. So then we can go ahead and click Save. It's going to take us to item number 3. So there we are on our professional employment information. So it asks, provide employment history for the last 5 years. So have you ever been employed? Yes, I have. So we're going to let it load, and then we need to fill all of these details. Okay, so we have all of this filled up. Name of employer should be Nursing World Nigeria, Nursing World Nigeria. Okay, country, state address, how long have you had, name of your supervisor, what title of the supervisor, head nurse, your job title. I was an assistant emergency nurse when I worked there. The date of employment, are you still employed there? Name when Okay, so that has fully saved, and you can see you can edit this information if there was any issue with the details you imputed. Employment date is left open because we are still working there. You can also add a new employer if you have not worked in this one for 5 years, because we need at least a minimum of a professional employment history of 5 years. So you can add as much employers as you want. So now we can click next and go to the next page, since we don't need to add more for my own professional experience. So it's asking you to enter your professional license information. So do you have a license? Yes, I do. So now I'm going to have to fill up all of this information to let them know all about my professional license. So now I've put in my country, professional area of study, registered nurse, professional title, registered nurse and midwife. Is this license a lifetime practice license? Yes. When was it issued? A license registration number. What is the status of your license? When you have all of this information, you can impute others if you want, but I just go with those that have an asterisk, which are the important details. Then you can click save license information. Okay, we are still on the license page. You can click add license to add a new license. If you have more than one license, you can use this button to add it. For example, your midwifery has a different license. You can add your registered nurse here and put your license number. Your midwifery, there's also another license number on it. So you might need to just you might want to add them in that particular order. And if you're done, you can click next. Okay, so it says select credentials and reports. So based on your specific recipient, the following credentials are missing and must be selected. So you must provide a secondary school qualification, a professional school qualification, and your license. So this is the information they have on my license information. This is the license number I put in. We do not have information in the transcript. So there must be basic fee evaluation of transcripts from 2 professional schools. So we're going to go ahead and click registered nurse. Let's see what happens. For this transcript information, there's no information on this yet. So, okay, so we're going to put that in when we get to education. So we're going to click next. This is fine. The license information they have is fine, which we've just repeated. So now we're going to add our tertiary education, and then we can move on to the next page. So let me quickly do that. So I've clicked on add tertiary institution. It says which country. We're going to put Nigeria. Area of study should be registered nurse or nursing. So the page becomes a lot longer. So area of study is going to be registered nurse. Program type is going to be diploma. And then it's asking for the name of your school. From University of Calabar. Let's see if it's on this list. Okay, University of Calabar. Actually, University of Calabar. There you go. I'm just going to take my time and fill what's left. Okay, so I've filled all of this information: name of the certificates, address of the school, month I entered the school, month I graduated. Has the school name changed? No. But if it has, you'll need to click yes and then put in the name of the school, the new school name. But it hasn't, it's still the University of Calabar. And then you can say save tertiary education information. Okay, and then we'll need to add our higher secondary education or tertiary non-health education, which would be primary or secondary. Okay, so now we are going to add our secondary education. Remember, if you went to a school of nursing or a school of midwifery, you will need to add that under tertiary healthcare professional education. So these are all of the details we'll need to add on this. Okay, so I've quickly filled that in. Please, when you're filling your dates, you need to confirm. Don't hurriedly fill in any date because it's going to conflict with the documentation that will be sent. So be sure to get in the right dates. Then when you're filling all of that, you can click Save Higher Education, Higher Secondary Education. So that's going to save. Okay, so I think this is fine. So you can see I've made a mistake. The name of the school I put Anthony, but you can also edit that. So just from, I want to show you if you have any issues and you want to edit that. So you just click on edit. The name of the school should be St. Raphael's College or something. St. Raphael. Sorry, Raphael. Okay, secondary school. No abbreviations, please. Then you click. You can also delete it if you don't want to use that information again. Okay, so now we have that. So remember, if you went to a school of nursing, this would be your school of nursing information. So this is your secondary school information. We can leave the primary school out. We just need secondary school and our professional training. And then you can go to a primary school is required. Well, this is new. Okay, so we're going to add our primary education. Still same information, St. Raphael's Primary School. Okay, so we've put in all of that information, and then we're going to click Save. So we have our primary school information, our secondary school information, and where we finished our professional qualification, where we obtained that from. Then you're going to click Next. Okay, so we should be on, yes, credential evaluation information. So this is our order number. What's the purpose for this requirement for RN licensure initial examination? Please do not select endorsement. It should be initial examination. And we're sending it to the Texas Board of Nurse Examiners. Language proficiency not applicable. We might not need this for now. And then you can click Next. Okay, so we're back to item number 8, which is the order summary. So it's going to give you an overview of all you have imputed on your request. It's still reminding us the fee is $365. Then we can click Next. So we're going to item number 9, which is a review. So it's saying we haven't selected which report we want credentialed. So we're going to click Select Report Credential. I think we'll take us back to item number 5, where we can click on the boxes for what we want them to review. We want them to review our registered nurse license. We want them to review our RN qualification. Also want them to review our secondary school education. And then you can click Next. Okay, so this is fine. So with this, we can just go step by step. So it should actually lead us in the right way. We can review the next item, which is number 7. Remember, initial examination, and then Next. So it should be, we're on the 9th page, which is application review. And you may need to read all of this. Well, basically, at the end, you must accept, and then you want to click Next. I have a slow internet connection this morning, not sure why. Okay, so that's my order number, and then you need to go on and pay. And that's basically how you apply for a CGFNS credential evaluation. So you're going to click pay online, and you know the drill. Put in your ATM numbers, make sure you have the equivalent on your card, put in the card number, the name on the card, the credit card number, the expiration date is CVV, which is the 3 digits behind the card, and click if you are the owner of this card or if you have approval to use this card. And once you click make card payment, that automatically seals the deal. And then you just have to go ahead and send in all of these documentations. Okay, so if you click card payment, that closes. Okay, so once we have paid, we are back to this, where you look at your order status. So you can see this is the application summary. These are order requirements, view your order requirements. Again, you want to click on print documents, because these are the documents you're going to use to process your application. So when you print on print documents, this is going to open up. Well, you might not need this, but your request for academic transcript, you must click on this and download this document, fill in the forms, sign them, send it to your School of Nursing. They have to attach your curriculum and all the details, and then they need to mail it themselves to CGFNS. Again, you need to print your license registration request form. This must be sent to the Nursing and Midwifery Council. They will process this, and then mail it to CGFNS. Again, for your secondary school diploma certificate, please, you don't need to pay to have this sent. You just need to upload it through the contact us box. If you click on this, there's a contact us box. You fill in your details, your name, your ID, your date of birth, which services are you requesting for CES. Please select a subject. Let's say order. I hope I got that right. Application status, cancellation. Okay. So we can put order there. And then just a little note here that attaches my secondary school certificate. Then you want to select your order details, CES, and then secondary school diploma. And then you want to choose a file, your certificate, which you must have scanned, and then you attach it, and then you submit it. That's how you want to send it. You don't need to send your WIEC or certificate through DHL or FedEx. That should take care of that. Okay. And then once they start receiving it, then it will start coming up. You can check your order status. You will see your application has been received, your signed attestation has been received, secondary school diploma. Once they receive it, once you've uploaded it, it would show received here. Once the Nursing Council send their license document information, it would pop up as received. And then your school sending that, your transcript information, it would also show received. If your payment went through, you will see paid in full. And that's basically how you will process your CES application. Once you're done with the report, it will be automatically sent to the Texas Board of Nursing, after which you need to meet other requirements to process and get your authority to test.